Hey you guys, it's me Laura. I'm a homeschooling mom of 3 kids ages 4, 9, and 11, and today I have a book haul for you. So I've just come to terms with the fact that books are my weakness, and I definitely try to pare back on the amount of books that I buy. However, we are going to be doing a World War II unit, and I have heard so many good things about this book, A Place to Hang the Moon, like everywhere. I feel like I am hearing about it everywhere, so that this is just a really sweet book about World War II. So I definitely wanted to check it out to see if this is what we would use as our main read aloud for that unit. And it is not available at my library that I work at, and there are like the wait list for it in the larger system that I get books for. It's so long. So I went to Amazon and they were having a spend $20, get 5 off sale. And I totally went for it because there are so many books that I had on my list that were on the sale and I just couldn't help myself. So this was the first one that I got. And I'm super excited to read this. It's actually thicker than I thought. I expected it would be geared towards a younger audience, which I'm actually excited about because I have some really great books about World War II that are set for a little younger audience, and I was hoping this one would be really good for middle grade, like middle grade, upper middle grade, like that kind of area. So we'll see if this works. I'm excited. This is a book that we do not have in our library that I've always wanted in our library. I just haven't bought it, but I love it. I think Lily will love it. The boys are kind of past it, but they still might listen to it and love it anyway. That is Corduroy, and it is just such a sweet, classic little story about this little bear and his adventures, and it is so fun, so I definitely wanted to add that. And this is one that we love Mo Willems. We love the Elephant and Piggy books, and a book that we don't have, but we've been talking about, like I keep talking about this a lot, making references to it, and my kids are like, what? So I got Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus, and I think Lily's going to enjoy this. I think everyone will, as we do with Mo Willems stuff, but I just am always talking about the pigeon, and so I thought it was time to get a pigeon book for our collection, and I can't wait to see what they think of this one. So this next one is also a World War II book. It's also bigger than I expected, but one that I have heard a whole lot about, called Echo. You can see it's pretty massive. This was a Newbery Honor book, I think. Yeah, it says Newbery Honor, New York Times bestseller, New York Times notable book, Washington Post notable book, ALA notable book, and Americas Award winner. And it is by Pam Munoz Ryan, the author of Esperanza Rising and The Dreamer. And this is a story of a world, it's about 3 different people in 3 different places in World War II. It's got this harmonica that somehow brings them together. I don't know a ton about it. But it tells the story from all 3 of their different perspectives, living in 3 different places during World War II. And I thought that this might be a really good book to kind of bring that alive. And there's a lot in music because there's this harmonica that brings all the kids together. And so I'm really excited to read this one. And so I went ahead and picked that up as well. This next one is called Solving for M. And I am very intrigued by this. So any read alouds, any really good books that have to do with science or math, I am very intrigued by. And this one actually mixes art and math. It's about a 5th grader who's more of an artist, but she's recognizing some of the importance of numbers. And I think her mom in this has cancer, and it's about her grappling with that and trying to figure that out. The back says, Mika has never been a math person. She's more of an artist. But ever since middle school started, she can't argue with the numbers. 293 5th graders at Highbridge Middle School, 28 students in Mr. Van's math class, 25 entries in Mika's math journal, 17 is the average number of science puns DD makes per day, 1 total moles that mom had surgically removed from her leg, and a question mark number of doctor visits until mom is better. So this one definitely is one that intrigued me on so many levels, and it was part of the sale, so I had to get it. This is another one that I don't know a whole ton about, but I have seen it recommended time and time again. It's called Wish, and it is by Barbara O'Connor. And it says, Charlie Reese has been making the same secret wish every day since 4th grade, but when she is sent to live with the family she barely knows, it seems unlikely that her wish will ever come true. That is, until she meets Wishbone, a skinny stray dog who captures her heart, and Hayward, a neighbor boy who proves surprising in lots of ways. Suddenly, Charlie is in serious danger of discovering that what she thought she wanted may not be at all what she needs. So this one, it just looked super sweet and really good, so I thought I would pick that up. This last one is one that I've seen popping up on a few places. It hasn't been as highly publicized as some of these other ones that I've mentioned, but this is one that is very intriguing to me. So it's about this boy named Gabriel who is in an accident, or almost in an accident. I'm not sure exactly if he's hurt, but not as bad as he could have been, or if he is avoided from the accident by someone named Mr. Merryweather Hunter, and the two end up becoming friends as they work on cars and things together, I think at his dad's auto shop. And Gabriel finds out that Merryweather was in the Black Panthers and learns a lot about heroism. There's a lot of discussion about racism and all of that kind of stuff in this book, and it just really looked like something that was appealing to me. And this is what I might share with my son. He loves working on cars and he loves auto kind of stuff, so any auto shop kind of things always stick out to me as well, so I definitely wanted to pick this one up. So those are the books that I got from this sale. I mean, it's basically 25% off is what you're looking at, and so I was excited to do that. I was planning on getting some of these from the library, but I think a lot of these are going to end up being keepers that I want on my bookshelf anyway, so it was nice to get them at such a good deal, and I can't wait to dive in. I'm curious which ones of these looked the most interesting to you, and I'd also like to hear if you've gotten any new interesting books lately, and I will talk to you later. Bye.